There's a lot happening here that I don't know about before. I don't know if I'm allowed to write about it, pero voy a hacer la lucha. Yesterday we attacked a small village near some rice paddies. We had orders to kill everybody because they were supposed to be DC comunistas. We entered a small pueblito and my buddies comenzaron a disparar. I saw one of them kill an old man and an old lady. My sergeant killed a boy about 7 years old and his mother or some woman that came up running crying. Blood was everywhere. I don't remember what happened after that. My sergeant ordered me to start shooting. I think I did. May God forgive me for what I did, but I never wanted to come over here. They say we have to do it to defend our country.
Tom, you have to get out of this funk. I know Chrissy dumped you and that really sucks, but you've got to move on. She's just one girl, and there are a million of them out there. And it could definitely be worse. Trust me. I know.
Hey. Hello? Yeah, hello. Can I speak to my mom, please? No, man, I don't want to talk to you right now. Can you just put her on? Are you deaf? I said I don't want to talk to you. No, man, you're not my father. Just put her on. Hola, mamá, ¿cómo estás? It's your... Hola, mamá, ¿cómo estás? How you doing? It's your little angel. No, I don't want anything. I'm just calling from the 110th precinct just to see how you doing. That's all. Why you get so suspicious every time I call you?
Hey, I saw you this time. How are you? I am running to a fair party, huh? You're really cute. I mean, we have a dog. No? Excellent. So do you want to go out sometime? No? That's it, no? You're not going to say why or anything? Are you gay? Just no. You know, it's a line of cut to walk over here and talk to you. And I only did very well.
Look, sir, the first burger you ordered didn't have any pickles. The second burger was short. And now you tell me that the burger is burnt? You got me kidding me. Who do you think you are? This is McDonald's. I can pay $5.25 an hour. And I gotta put up with the muscle likes of you. You know what? How about you stand right here and take this stupid apron and this greasy hat and stand right here and
cook your own. Cook your
cook
own
your own
burger.
burger till you're satisfied. And oh, hey, don't forget you gotta smile nice for the customers while you're sweating to death and the french fries break with Richmond and Roberta Jones. No, it doesn't sound like they don't have time to see you, huh?
I met Danny.
I met Danny in English class. He was really nice, funny, made me laugh. Then, all of a sudden, he shows up on my doorstep with a dozen roses and a card that says I love you. I thought, wow, this guy is really special. I felt like he was someone I'd want to be with for the rest of my life.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, he was found by the Bureau of Statistics to be one of whom there was no official complaint. And all reports on his conduct agree that in the modern sense of an old-fashioned word, he was a saint. For everything he did, he served the greater community, except for the war until the day he retired. He worked at a factory and never got fired. But satisfied his employers, Fudge Motors Inc. But yet he wasn't a scab on his views, and for his union reports that he paid his dues. And our report on union shows that it was sound. And our social psychology workers found that he was popular with his mates, and liked to drink. And the press were convinced that he bought a paper every day, and his reactions to the advertisements were normal in every way. All policies taken out his name shows that he was fully insured, and his health card shows that he once was in a hospital, but left it cured. He had everything necessary to the modern man: a phonograph, a radio, a car, a Frigidaire. And our research into the social public opinion that he had the proper opinions for the time of year. When there was peace, he was for peace. When there was war, he went. He was married and added 5 children to the population, which our eugenist says was normal for a man of his generation. Was he free? Was he happy? The question is absurd. But had anything been wrong, he certainly would have heard.
I think I'm having a allergic reaction. I have red and white bumps all over my face. I can't leave this room ever. Look at me. Do you think it could have been my blue eyeshadow?
Oh God, I'm disfigured. It's getting worse. It's getting worse.
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm hiding till everyone clears out. I can't face to face them. I don't believe it. I had ball in my hands. It was solid cash. And then it just slipped. I don't know what happened. The last game of the season, the very last play, and I fumbled. Don't you get it? They all hate me now. I blew the entire season for everyone. And I don't blame them. The team worked so hard to get to the playoffs, and I blew it. And I don't know.
I'm surprised.
I'm surprised you want to talk to me. All you are going to hear from now is that your boyfriend is losing.
You realize this is pretty crazy. I can't even say this. I can't get the guts. I ain't gonna show to people my age. What about you? What about you? You don't gotta do anything. You don't have any friends, just co-workers. How dare you lecture me of being popular? You don't know the meaning. Fine, whatever. Maybe you do. But you're not there yourself. You're not exactly a role model here.
Or is that what you come here to tell me? I mean, what do you want? Do you want me to apologize? Do you want me somehow to make time go backwards? To fix it all, huh? Wait, Debbie, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell at you. You're the only person I have right now. And I love you.
You just get fucking confident. The social guy, that was saying, God gave me popular. I'm not popular. I never will be. I don't speak the language. It's like foreign. I don't understand it. You can't change that. Because you want a popular kid. You can't force things to happen. It's like you get born with a not. And I'm not. Because you're my mother and dad my father. And I didn't even have a chance. I was born to geek them. I was doomed to geek them. You can't change that just because you want a popular kid. I thought you were going to... I just realized that to understand.
Then I highly suggest you take that burger, go back to the blue table, eat it, and think about how lucky you are that it didn't smash apple pie in their face. Now have I made myself clear? Thank you. Have a nice day.
Why were you flirting with me? You make up on girls so stupid.
You're such a jerk.
You're such a jerk. I didn't even think you were cute. I friended you. So I decided to take a chance that maybe you were a nice guy. Boy, I was wrong.
We started going out, and for a while, everything was really cool. Then,
We got along great.
we got along great. Then,
It's like all of a sudden.
all of a sudden, he started calling me names like, you're stupid, you're fat, you're lucky to be with me because nobody else would want you.
It's like he really got off.
It's like he really got off on calling me names. I loved him so much, I guess I couldn't think of him as an abuser.
Do it then! You always threaten to beat me up. So come on! I bet your friends would like to see that. You always talk like
You think you're cool.
they think you're cool because you talk like you're so tough. But I think you talk that way because you're scared that if you did it, nobody would like you. No, I won't shut up. I'm sick of shutting up because you said I should. Every day I dread walking home from school because of you. My good times at school are ruined because of you. I feel like such a loser because you wanted me to, and I let you do that. Well, I'm not going to let you ruin how I feel anymore. You got that?
When I mentioned going to driving school to my dad, he goes, why pay out good money for lessons when I could teach you the right way, like my dad taught me? When I get behind the wheel, I'm so nervous I could puke. My mind is spinning. Then, before I even have the chance to close the door, my dad yells at me for not putting my seatbelt on. Then he goes into this gross stuff about how people get killed every day for not wearing their seatbelts, or go splat against the windshield like a big bug. Like this wasn't exactly very calming, you know. Then he tells me to start the car, which I do. Then he tells me to put it in drive. When I do, the car lurches ahead about 10 feet, and he screams and grabs the wheel, and the car jumps the curb in front of our house and trashes my mom's rose garden. Then he starts yelling at me again for being a klutz, and Mom comes out and sees the roses and starts yelling at him, and pretty soon they're both yelling at each other, and I'm crying. So much for my first lesson. So I signed up for driving instructions in school. I figured this way I'd be getting lessons from a professional. But this turns out to be the worst, because I get old man Barker, this major league geek who wears pocket protectors and space shoes. And he goes by the book. The first day, he goes into this technical stuff about compression, torque, rack, and pinion, something or other, and a bunch of stuff that has nothing to do with driving. And then there was these two kids in the back of the car, Jimmy Plank and Daisy Crumwater. Jimmy is a dork who is constantly sucking up snot, and Crumwater has enough feel to be declared a toxic dump site. Man, what a scene! I quit after the second lesson.
Then the jealousy.
Then the jealousy thing started. He accused me of seeing other guys on the side.
Then you go ballistic.
Then he'd go ballistic if I wore a different lipstick or my favorite miniskirt.
Started following me.
Then he started following me everywhere. And little by little, he started taking total control over my life.
Becoming more jealous.
And becoming more jealous and controlling. Then one night he left me in my room, and This did it. Thank goodness I had the nerve enough to stop it before I got completely
Lost
myself completely, or lost my self-esteem.
Of course, a lot of it.
Of course, a lot of it had to do with the fact that how I feel about myself, and do it.
Has to do with what's going on inside.
I
realize this now.
I realize this now. A lot of girls don't.
So either move out the way once and for all and let me live in peace, or show me what you really got right here, right now, because I'm not afraid of you anymore. So come on, it's your move.
I think it's time for me to find some new friends. I mean the way my so-called friends have all been talking about me behind my back. I mean because I don't drink. Suddenly I'm this total square. It's all because of the party they had at John's house last weekend. His parents were out of town and he invited a bunch of us over. Well, they got into his parents' booze and started drinking like they were totally stupid. I couldn't believe it. I mean, they had to drive later. When I told them they shouldn't be drinking, they look at me like I'm from outer space. They go, "Come on, Mag, have a beer at least." I told them they were off the wall and irresponsible, and reminded them of what happened to Richie Harrison, a senior friend who got drunk and drove his car into a van on the interstate and killed himself and a family of 4.
So I finally learned to drive from Dennis Black, a cool guy with a new Mustang. He was positive and laid back, and
Never
made me
yelled
feel
at me.
He never yelled at me or get me uptight. He was positive, laid back, and made me feel confident. It's really totally amazing what someone can do when someone believes in you.
It was prom night, after the prom, and Brian and I were going to go to the beach for the weekend. God, we were excited. We got in his car, cranked the music up real loud. It was a beautiful night. The wind blowing in my face. We were so happy. It was so cool.
But even this didn't sink in. Like they were mad that I wouldn't drink and started to beat up on me with stuff like, "Hey, Mother Teresa won't drink." They called me Little Maggie Two Shoes. They spent the whole evening putting me down. Finally, I got fed up and left. This week, I hear rumors all over school that I'm like this complete square, jerk, nerd, uptight snob, and stuff like that. And this is for people who I thought were forever friendships, friends I see every day, hang out with, go shopping with, and have sleepovers with.
He stopped at a light and looked at me the same way he did just now. Then he leaned over and started to kiss me. Before I knew, I heard this crack. And then Everything just went black. His head hit the edge of the door. The next thing I remember, I woke up in the hospital with a mild concussion and a broken arm. But Brian was dead. It's almost been a year, but I still can't let anyone kiss me. I'm sorry, I just can't.
I know that real friends are like very treasured and hard to come by, but people who talk bad about you behind your back are better left off in your past. So I think it's time for me to start looking for new friends. Friends who accept me for me and not get mad because I don't want to wind up in a mess of scrap metal on the interstate.
Mom, are you okay? Oh, I see. Mom, well then, stop listening to those stupid Blue Glacier records if they make you cry.
All right, Mom.
Alright, Mom, I'm gonna be straight up with you. Yeah, I got into a little trouble. I hate to ask you, but can you come down in the 110% and get me out of here? I promise you I'll change. I swear, this will be the last time. Now can you just come down to 110%, please?
I miss when you're not around. Is that silly? I do. I hate that we're a whole grade apart, and I never see you in any of my classes, but it's probably for the best. I can't concentrate on anything, you know? I think about you all the time. My grades are getting worse and worse. But I can't help it. You're so perfect. Do you feel the same way about me? How much do you like me, Robbie? A lot? How much is a lot?
Don't you want this? If you want this, you have to get up and get moving. Why do I feel like I'm doing this alone? There are thousands of dollars on the line here. You can't give up. I won't let you give up. I need this money. I'm not joking. You have to get up and get moving. Look, I'll carry if I need to, but obviously you won't win that way. Are you trying to hurt me? Is this punishment for what I said to you yesterday? Of course you can breathe. Asthma's just a state of mind. You're just being weak. You can push through this. Mind over matter. Oh my God, you really can breathe. Help! We need help here! Help!
Take a chance, would you? Look, we've been friends for a long time, right? I wouldn't stay around. This girl's gorgeous. I'm telling you, I met her. Like she dies for her. Beautiful smile. She's smart, funny. And get this, she loves sports. All she is gonna find.
Where else are you going to find?
All she gonna find that one path.
Do you think? I don't know. I like you so much. I think I might be, I don't know. I think I might be falling in love with you. I don't know. I've never been in love before, so I may be wrong. It's just that you feel the same way. Oh, Robbie, I love you so much.
Hey, like what? Just a minute, bro. What do I look like here? A bag of ignorant garbage or something? It was me who introduced you to these people, remember? They were my friends, and don't forget it. You come here out of town alone, sad, wasted, lonely, depressed, all of the above. And you beg me to get you inside with my butt? Not that I seem to count for much anymore. Sure. Right, sure. Like, I'm really believing this. Like, I'm really believing you're going to Shirley Anderson's house so she can help you with your homework. No guy goes to Shirley Anderson's house for homework. So don't try to polish your lies because they won't shine with me. What? She's a nice girl. What'd she tell you? She supports her family by selling Girl Scout cookies? Why do you think her pictures after the word easy in the dictionary? Is this what I get for being nice? This is my reward for trying to help you out? I get totally used, totally screwed, and totally embarrassed. That's what. And all you can come up with is some feeble tries that Shirley Anderson is helping you memorize the 50 states over cookies and Kool-Aid. Give me a break.
I asked her myself if I wasn't crazy about Laura. It's one date. If you don't like her, check out, you never have to see her again. Why? Because it'll be fun, and I know you like her, and Laura won't go out with me alone. Come on, I need you. I need you. I'll let you got my daddy's car. It's great. See you later. Trust me, I know. Remember when I got hit in the eye at that golf one I had to wear that patch? People called me Popeye, they taught the pirate for months. Now that was devastating. Well, how about when he dumped me for my brother? Talk about suck over. That was betrayal times 2. And just yesterday, I found out that I failed English. I failed my own language. How pathetic is that? Well, I'm glad you failed at it. Besides, thoroughly depressed myself.
She called you? What did she say? No, I did not hear her. She's a liar. Mom, don't believe her. Mom, don't believe her. Mom, can you just come down and get me out of here? Mom, don't put grandma on. Don't. Hola, abuelita. How you doing? How's your hip? Abuelita, the devil has nothing to do with it. I don't even care what the Bible has to say. What do you mean God has the last laugh? What kind of thing is that to say to anybody? Just get off the phone. Mom, don't ever put her on again. You heard me. Now can you come and get me out of here? It's like 5 stops on the subway. No, it's not dangerous. No, it's not dangerous. I take the subway every day.
Just keep saying it. I take the subway every day. Cops.
I take the subway every day. I take the subway every day. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'll never yell at you again. Alright. Just take that idiot home with you.
Let's go.
Ow. Stop bothering me.
Do you know how hard it is not to be stressed out? It's so many things to stress over. Like your hair, your clothes, your nails, shoes. But then there's serious things too. Like grades, getting into the right school, money, living up to my teachers' expectations, my parents' expectations. Will I be successful for me? Enough for me? For them? Shh. You know what I do with my stress?
Yeah, I'm just a teen.
Yeah, I'm just a teen. Sometimes I think too much, which only adds to stress in my head. You know what I do with my stress? I dance. I take 8 dance classes a week.
You feel like I sweat?
I sweat, my body aches, and I'm so tired I can't even think.
Lay in my bed.
I lay in my bed late at night, and when I should be sleeping, I'm thinking about the next question. Well, am I good enough? Am I great enough? Did I work hard enough? Do I have that special something?
I remember when my heart broke. I remember when I gave up loving you. My heart couldn't take no more of you. I was sad and lonely.
I want to be a star. Be on Broadway. Be discovered. Sing and dance my way into fame and fortune.
Do you know the most?
But you know the most messed up thing about my dream? It's the greatest stress. Why? Because it may only be a dream.
you, everybody. Next September, we start it again. All right? See you back here in a year. We've also been to 2 Broadway plays over the course of the year, as you know, in addition to having this theater experience and all the acting classes. So, to all of the parents and friends and big brothers and sisters, we thank you so much for supporting these guys. It's really, really wonderful. Thanks to all of you. Thank Sabrina Weiss and Valerie from Big Brothers Big Sisters. Amanda Pope also is here running the camera from Broadway Bound Fund. Thanks to all of you.
Thanks. Let's go.